Howdy, everybody. It is, Stella, do you mind? It is Wednesday, July 8th. Let's see what is on the morning news. Stokes County is going to have some public meetings about a big data center, 1,800 acres. So we'll see how that plays out. Winston-Salem residents are now facing voluntary water conservation measures because of the ongoing drought situation. It gets worse. So don't just let water run, needlessly. So, all right, maybe cut back on the car washing, that kind of stuff. Stella, I'm talking. Greensboro home with a spa, a theater, and a guest suite hits the market for $4 million. Well, probably won't be bidding on that. Crowded jails prompt folks in Forsyth County to rethink who belongs behind bars. Well, criminals belong behind bars. Oh, wow. An adult owl kills a pair of fledglings on a popular North Carolina live cam. Oh, that is gruesome. Okay, Atrium Health agrees to a $1.8 million settlement in patient data case. All right. An armed man robbed Speedway gas station in Winston-Salem. Glad nobody was hurt. What else have we got? Oh, yes, the Danish Prime Minister says her country is ready to defend Greenland as Trump reiterated his demands at the NATO summit. Just at the top of the ridiculousness scale, that has got to be near the top. Just unbelievable. It's a sovereign country, let them be. Former assistant principal charged with firing a gun on campus. Okay. Storm updates. Wilkesboro is also going water conservation measures. Sawtooth Center to Winston-Salem, for those of you that don't know, is opening 2 new art exhibits. U.S. Marshals working with local communities to keep us safe. All right, microchip scanning stations are being put out to help owners reconnect with their pets. Burlington also putting in water conservation measures. Let's see if there's anything on the local page. Scattered storms, okay. A $6 million power upgrade in Surrey and Yadkin regions. That's a good thing. A suspect has been arrested in connection with a hit and run on July 4th in Yadkinville. Wow, okay. I have to look up that. I'm going to read more about that story with the principal firing a gun on campus. And from the national headlines, the president says the ceasefire with Iran is over after U.S. and Iran both engaged in military strikes. Anybody here surprised? Well, no one here is surprised. What else? Items found behind Cracker Barrel lead to an arrest in a 1985 killing. This is never too late. A diarrhea-causing parasite, that's just great breakfast topic conversation, isn't it? Now tops 1,000 cases, and North Carolina is one of the leading states. Great, what a thing to lead in. Pittsburgh detective accused of stealing time from Target. Now, I actually heard about this story. As a detective, the Pittsburgh PD, and he's hired to go work a security detail at a Target store, where he was clocking in late, staying for a little while, and then leaving early, cutting off time off the front and the back end of his shift. Anyway, Target caught on and realized what he was doing. I think they paid him $480 for time that he did not work, or they filed charges. He has been put on leave. He's not the first detective with the Pittsburgh Police Department. Said last year another detective was eventually resigned, and the charges were dropped after he completed a first-time offender program, but stole more than $6,000 that he did not earn by saying that he was there doing private security. You're going to ruin your whole career for $480 at Target? You shouldn't be stealing. But what just an irresponsible decision. Oh my gosh. Shark Tank unveils their new celebrity guest sharks. Never seen an episode. Woman who said her twins died after being vaccinated has now been charged with murder. Okay, and World Cup continues. All right, there's some stuff to talk about on your way into wherever, or in the break room this morning, or at the breakfast table with your kiddos and your grandkids. kiddos, have a fabulous Wednesday and see you later. Bye.